I know why you can't quit drinking, or any other habit for that matter. Do you want the short answer? Let me tell you a story. For 22 plus years, I drank pretty heavily. And in 2022, I decided that I was going to quit cold turkey. But I didn't start out cold turkey. In 2021 was when I realized that I had issues. I was overweight, unkept, and I completely submerged myself into work. It got so bad that I didn't even keep a mirror in my house because what was the point? I felt like I was already in my 30s, the 40s are around the corner, and by the time I hit 50, I'll probably be dead. And you know what? I was probably right. If I kept going, I probably would be. It all started when I was a teenager and I used to party a lot. I drank socially and I partook in some socially performance enhancing drugs, if you will. And then it carried on into my 20s, where every town that I would go into, I would find all the coolest bars and eventually meet a network of people that were just like me. I worked in the service industry, so they weren't very far. And then by the time I was 30, a tragedy happened. My girlfriend died. And that's a story for another video. But it put me into a deep, dark hole where I completely submerged myself with alcohol. I mean, I was basically in a coma, in an alcoholic coma. But if you had asked me, life was great. I enjoy my lifestyle. I love everybody at the bar. I love my job. But I didn't see myself living for much longer. Not that I was idle, I just didn't care. Well, that's a little bit about me. How about you? Are you struggling with trying to quit alcohol? Have you tried to quit and maybe you fell short? Because I got some excuses for you. Check this out. Excuse number one. Dude, the homie's birthday is like next week, dude. We gotta go to that party. So no, I'll quit after the party, maybe. I've been drinking my whole life. If I quit drinking cold turkey, I'll die. Dude, it's part of my routine. Plus, I don't even drink that much. I only have a couple beers after work. All my friends, my family, and my coworkers all drink. Who would I hang out with if I didn't drink? It's just, that's our lifestyle. I've always drank. I've drank ever since I was like a little kid. How'd I do? That all being said, and all the excuses, I just want to remind everybody that alcohol is a poison. It's not good for you. It's deadly. And I remember I used to think that wine was good for you, and now they found out that that's not even good for you. So, yeah. I used to have like every type of excuse just like those. And one day I had an epiphany and I realized that ultimately I just enjoy suffering. So I found a way to take my suffering and flip it and make myself suffer in a positive way, if that makes sense. Basically, I switched up my routine. I went to bed right after work and woke up when alcohol was not sold anymore. And then I started going down self-improvement YouTube rabbit holes, which got me into different hobbies. I started getting into things like watches, some fragrances, because, dude, I had a lot of money. You don't even realize how much money you spend on alcohol until you quit drinking alcohol. And I didn't quit like altogether, but for the most part, I wasn't drinking. I was still showing up to parties here and there, but then eventually I decided when it was time. So here are some of the benefits that I found when I quit drinking. Better skin, lost weight, I could think more clearly, anxiety gone, sleep better, less insecure, more productive and even keel, self-discipline, better friends, fewer friends, but better friends. So quality over quantity, for sure. The best thing that I was able to do with my self-discipline was be able to take my bad habits and flip them into good habits. I started doing this with food. I started taking out like burritos and then actually buying food that was good for me. And I would switch that whole routine up. One of the best things I ever did was ask God for help, because God's the one that really helped me through this. And ultimately, it's a lot of prayer and a lot of sacrifice. So back to the beginning, I know why you can't quit drinking. It's because you're afraid.